Los Mayans les gusta dibujar arte. Los Mayans son muy artísticos. Viven en el sur de México. Ellos también viven en Guatemala, Honduras, Belize, El Salvador y Nicaragua.
There are 69 Mayan languages and over 30 are used today. In Mayan times, a single chocolate bar might have been meant a golden coin. A recent study has suggested that chocolate could have been a form of currency at the peak of the Mayan civilization. Classic Mayan culture achieved a new equilibrium in government and sublime grace in the arts. Their arts consisted of rich costume figures carved on stone monuments or portraits of kings performing sacrificial rites that sustained the gods. In Mayan culture, the toad is commonly associated with the beginning of the rainy season. When newly planted fields are filled with toads singing and mating, that signifies that the first spring showers are about to begin. When sheep were first brought to the highlands, they were called cotton deer by the Mayans. Black sheep are especially prized for their fleece, as it can be dyed a lustrous coal black color. The Mayan king and his nobles lived an easy life. They had their every need provided by them by the commoners. They were even carried from place to place by their slaves. Life as a Mayan commoner was full of hard work. The typical peasant worked as a farmer. At the start of the day, the wife would get up early and start a fire for cooking. Then the husband would leave to go work in the fields. After a hard day's work working in the fields, the farmer would come home and bathe. Bathing was a really important part of the day for the Mayan people. The men spent evenings working on crafts such as tools, while the women wove cloth and made more clothing. The Maya considered crossed eyes, flat foreheads, and big noses to be beautiful features. In some areas, they would use makeup to make their noses look big. Back in Mayan culture, they used to wear very large hats and headdresses. The more important the person, the taller the hat they wore. The Maya had hundreds of different dances. Many of these dances are still practiced today. Some examples of these dances include the snake dance, the monkey dance, and the dance of the stag. Here's an example of a traditional Mayan dance.